What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW. And today we have a day trading recap, and I'm going to show you how I had two red trades this morning, causing me to be at my max loss and a little bit more, and I was still able to come back, be green on the day with just one trade. Check it out. What's going on, guys? All right, so let's jump right on into this. Today was a whirlwind of a day. It really was. It's been a rough week. It really has. It's been a rough week. I'm not sure if I have the trade recorded there, but I'm going to check now. Yesterday, I had a red day, $250 on... I don't even remember the stock anymore, guys, because I was kind of pissed. But yesterday was a red day. I think I posted about it on Twitter. So if you want to see what it was, check it out. My link to Twitter is below in the description section. And today started off extremely rough. And as I was filming my red day recap, I was talking with a buddy and letting him know, you know how it is. It's real good to be able to talk to other traders, letting him know I was struggling this week, and he was able to keep my head in the game, help me out a lot. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. And I was able to come out on top, turn this red day into a very nice green day, just because I was able to finally execute the plan that I was trying to trade. Okay, so initially today I was trading SGBX, but before we do go check that out, and I do have live trades to show you. Before we go to that one, let me show you VBPR. Look at this open, real nice gap up. Real good, decent volume, and then we had a real nice push over VWAP onto new highs on big volume, you can see here, and an immediate retrace all the way back down to the support area, and then a big nasty crash back down. Look at this, from $2.34 all the way down to right back the low day of 190. That's rough. If you got long, chasing this higher day break right here and didn't take profit, you got absolutely demolished on this candle right here. Just rough trading. And this has been the trend, so far this summer. Sure, we've had some big winners, and if you like to chase momentum, then you've had a shot within the first 10 minutes of the day to capitalize this week. But if you like to trade a little bit more patient and trade patterns, it's been difficult. And even if you traced momentum later on in the morning and had to contend with things like this, it's just been hard trading this summer for the longs. But I mean, that is the name of the freaking summer all the time, isn't it? So today I had SGBX was my first trade of the day, and I do have that trade live, I believe, still. And we had this real nice push, real nice volume, consistent volume, as you can tell down here. And we had this flag pattern setting up. You could see it there, clear as day. Real nice flag pattern with VWAP there. We had the 23.6 fib level as well. So I got long on the bid on this candle right here, on this pullback right here. The volume wasn't bad. I got long right here on this very first candle. Since we were so close to the first 15 minutes of the day, I bought that very first candle. I mean, we had real nice high volume on the breakouts, so real decreasing volume on this pullback. I got long. Then we had this candle, which was worrisome, and it's happened to me quite a few times. I've had candles like this. On the very next candle, I stop out break even, or maybe with a tiny little profit, and then it just skyrockets. It does a lunar launch. So I said to myself, this time we're sticking to our stop. My stop at the time was 144. I had a hard stop set out right here, just underneath this candle. And when we had this nasty flash down, I got stopped out. It's that simple. The volume just never came back in. It never came back in. I was looking to take some profit off right here in front of the high of the day, holding on to the bulk of my position, looking to take it off around here in front of $2 and hold some for $2 and $2 break. Didn't happen. I got stopped out here, and it was no fun. Let me see what I have here as far as trades go. Okay, so I believe I do have that SGBX trade. And yes, here it is. Nice little trade. I mean, see, I was in on the bid there, so it took a minute to fill me fully. I was in 1,000 shares, and you know, I like that we're going to start consolidating as this volume is decreasing. However, you know, it's rough. Wait, let me see something here. I want to show you how I had patience today. Today, I had a lot of patience. I know at one point or another I was up over $100 on this trade, and I didn't take that. And I only know it because I was looking at my chart, so I know if I'm in at 155 and we're up here at 165 or so, I'm up $100. But I didn't take that because that's not the plan. I'm trading my plan, and that's one of the things that I've been practicing a lot lately. It's trading my plan. You know that I don't look at my P&L at all. I've had a hard time trading my exact plan. So that's something I've been working on a lot this summer, and so far, even though I've had some red days, I've had some green days, I'm very happy that I've stuck to trading my plan most often than not. So, you know, we're still holding up this VWAP 150 area, so I'm confident in that support line so far, but I'm not liking the lack of volume. You can see there's a tremendous lack of volume here. And there we are with that. See here, we kind of, you can see we were flagging. And here we break up over the flag, but there's no volume. That had me nervous. And I should have maybe considered stopping out a little bit early when I saw that action. But I said, you know what? We're going to stick to our trade plan. And let's let this thing work itself out. If it stops me out, it stops me out. But I stuck to my plan, so it's still a good trade. I know my risk on the trade, and I know what it is. And I know my potential reward on the trade. There's a low float stock. It can move. So, you know, here we're still hanging out, and then I'm seeing this trade line coming up. I'm like, okay, you know, if we can get up there, we might have something to go. But nope, there it is. I get stopped out, and then it kind of flashes down real quick again and gets halted to the downside. There it is, halted there. And it gaps down. Look at that. That's such a nasty, nasty, nasty action. But that was it. That was my loss there. So then, let's see, what do we have here? Okay, perfect. So here we have our winning trade of the day. All right, you can see everything there perfectly. Perfect. I made sure that I would zoom in on this for you guys. Just because I wanted you to see these candles, this volume. Look at this amazing volume. This stock has just gone from 325 all the way up to over 425. That's over $1 move. It's a real significant move. However, if you looked on the daily, well, not on the daily, if you looked at the 15-minute chart, let me try to find that here for you. You could see what I was looking at. Come on, pause. All right. Here we go. Okay, you could see how these were highs yesterday. Yep, yesterday. These were highs yesterday, and we broke over those highs on humongous volume. Look at that. Look at that volume, guys. That is huge. Absolutely huge volume. Look at the volume all day yesterday, and look at today's volume as we're moving up and breaking this $4, you know, high from yesterday. I had to take that trade. There was no question about it. I had to take the trade. Even though it had just already made a big move, with this volume, I had to. I would not have forgiven myself had I not gotten back into, you know, trading here. I was watching. I was hoping I'd get another chance at something to, you know, maybe help me out on the day. And I got it here. Thank God. And it popped over $4 on huge volume. And I said, all right, well, this is it. This is what we got to do. We got to look for an entry here. So I'm in cost basis 4. Well, my entry was 403. I think it goes up to 404 once it factors in my commission. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not too sure. But we're there. I mean, this trade took a while to develop itself. But as you can see, we're holding, you know, that $4 area. We're pulling back on lighter volume into a support area as I showed you already, because it was resistance yesterday. So now we're looking for it to be support because of this huge volume that broke through it. And now I'm looking, I already know what I want to do, okay? I want to sell 25% of my position in front of the high of the day. The high of the day at the time is 433. I'm going to be prudent and I'm going to take it off at 424. Then I want to sell some more at 440s. Then I want to sell some more at 480s and hold on to a small piece for the extension move to $5. Okay? I'm not looking for a $5 breakout so much because it's late in the day at this point. You know, we're nearing lunchtime. We're not in lunch. We're nearing lunchtime. It's Friday. Okay? And I can imagine there might be some bag holders in this stock still from the huge 300% move it made earlier this week. So I think from $4 to $5, we're getting a big move. But I'm not going to be greedy either and hold my whole position because you never know when the stock is going to crash down. This stock has 335,000 in the float, so it's a very volatile stock. It can move on a whim. So same as it can go up, it can come right back down. As a matter of fact, it made a high today of 430 something, and we're trading at 530 something, and right now we're actively trading at 417. So I'm looking to scale out, and that's something that I've been practicing a lot this summer, and I want to continue it because that's really what's going to get me to where I want to be. So that was my plan, okay? And God, I'm so happy I executed it perfectly. Okay, so check it out. Oh God, here we go. All right, so we're in. These are 3-minute candles. I'm looking to put out, see, 424, 250 shares. That's 25% of my position. I'm looking to sell those right up here. I put out my order to sell, and boom, I should be getting filled already. There we go. I got filled right there, sold 250 shares. Now I'm looking to sell I'm looking to sell my 500 shares up in the 440s. I mean, that's really good. You know, from 403, which was my entry, to 440s, that's 40 cents a profit. You know, that's a real nice move. And then I'm looking to hold the rest for the move up to $5. Now we're going to fast forward this a little bit. Oh, there it is. Okay, so at this point, I'm noticing that the 9 EMA is holding up as support, okay? So 9 EMA is coming up for $4. So right now, I've already taken profit on 25% of my position. I'm about to take profit on 50% of my position, of my original position. So I can confidently hold those last 250 shares with a stop at break even because, or just under break even, because I had the 9 EMA up there, which is showing that it is currently support, okay? So that's what I do now. I put out another order to sell, okay? I'm not even looking at this. I didn't even know it was up 250 something dollars there. I put out an order to sell there, bam, and get filled. And I sell 500 shares of my 750 shares remaining. Okay, now I have 250 shares left on hand. Okay. So now I'm just gonna let this trade work itself out. I've already gotten a real nice trade in me, so I can confidently hold these 250 shares. You know how many people buy 1,000 shares of something just to make 200 bucks? And I can basically make that off of these 250 shares right now because I'm in at 404. If I sell these in the 490s, that's almost $1 a share. That's 90 something cents a share. Okay, basically, or 90 cents a share. I think I sold that. Yeah, 90 cents a share is what I get on my last little piece. That's really good. That's an awesome trade for me. So here we are. We're holding. I'm not even concerned. You see that? That's a nasty little wick, but I'm not even concerned. I got the 9 EMA up over $4 now. Webull is, you know, starting to get up here in that area. Volume is still real nice. I'm still looking at this daily. I know where these targets are. And as long as we can keep holding these areas, I'm happy. I'm golden. Look at this 9 EMA start to creep up there and show support. Look at that, we hit 450. Look at this 9 EMA. Now we have the VWAP coming up to $4. Okay, so now I'm extra confident in my strategy here. Look at this, I'm up 112 bucks on 250 shares. Okay, now I'm looking to sell. We're going to extend again. You see, we're extending. I'm going to look to sell not my 250, but 100 shares up in the 480s. Ah, here we go again. I had to cancel my hard stop, I guess. Didn't cancel it or something. I don't know what happened there. So now 100 shares, I'm putting them out at 480, sell. And I'm waiting for, this volume is increasing. People are buying, shorts are covering. You know, we're getting a little squeeze going on here. So I'm looking to get this 480 fill. We're waiting. Look at that, I'm up 185 bucks at one point on 250 shares. But because I was able to scale out. If I only had 250 shares from my entry here at $4, there's no way I'm holding on to 250 here. Boom, 100 shares just got filled right there. If my position would have been 250 shares at $4 down here, there's no way that I'm holding on to the full 250 here. I probably would have sold 100 up here somewhere, and I would have held on to another 100 looking for this move. But there we are. We've already secured another 100 shares at 480. I have 150 shares left, and I'm looking for that move up to that $5 land. We have a pullback, but check it out. Oh, here we go again. Sorry about that, guys. But check it out. You know, we have the 90 MA creeping up here to 450. We have VWAP over $4. We have huge volume on this new breakout. There's no reason to sell. There's no reason to sell just yet. Now I'm looking for this 90 MA to continue holding support. As you can tell, it was support here, 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 and still in this area. Now I do make one little mistake here, and that's that I had 100 shares here to sell instead of 150. So I sell 100 at 490, and then I sell my last 50 shares at 494. Let's fast forward this just a tad. Okay, so there it is. There it is. I sell 100. I sold 100 there. Now I have 50 shares left. I really should have considered holding those 50 shares for the $5 breakout, because damn, I could have made probably like another 50 bucks or something like that. But hey, whatever. I'm not mad about anything today. I traded my plan. I traded this stock perfectly. So I closed that one out. I put out an order to sell right there now, and I get filled 494, and that was it. The stock then, you know, continued to make a new high, then pulled in kind of strong, and then bam, we had the big push, and then we had that big pullback, and that was it. That's all she wrote, and I'm super happy with the trade. Let me see. Oh no, okay. Let me go back to CEI real quick here for you, and you can see here my take profits, and you can see basically everything play out again. See, I'm in right there. You see where that box is? I'm in right there. First take profit, second take profit, third take profit on that extension, fourth take profit right there, which is my final take profit, and then it squeezed up another 50 cents. It would have been nice, but hey, look, we can't always capture the entire move nor top ticket. I think I caught a real nice chunk of this move here. And if you realize, this is a very similar pattern to that SGBX. We had this real nice flag pattern here with good support areas. It didn't work out on SGBX, but it worked out here. It's just the name of the game. No one's ever 100% right. It would be impossible. If there was someone or there was a strategy that was 100% right, we'd have the world's first trillionaire. Let me know how you ended your week. Did you catch a piece of the CEI? If you did or didn't, let me know what you traded. And do me one quick favor, and it's not going to cost you not even one stop loss. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I hope you have an excellent weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one.